Good morning, or at least it's morning for me. It's pretty early in the morning. My kids are asleep, and so I'm out here on my back deck. And really, we at the Lord's Army have sort of recognized a need. We recognized it largely because of my own need, to be perfectly honest. Sort of have fallen out of some good habits that I was in, and so we're going to get back to it here while the world is in quarantine. This is basically the premise. If you things have been shut down for a couple of weeks, and will likely be shut down for the next month or so. So we put together a 30-day challenge, and 30-day challenge, and it's a spiritual and physical challenge that is designed to grow us both physically and spiritually. And here's basically the idea. It's a 30-day spiritual and physical boot camp. For the body, we're going to do a Murph. So a 30-day Murph challenge, which is a thing in and of itself that is pretty popular to do. The Murph workout is named after, if you've ever seen the movie Lone Survivor, it's named after one of the heroes, one of the real life heroes from that movie. An absolutely phenomenal man. This was his morning workout that he would do, and it's sort of memorialized for him. The workout is this. What's great about the workout is that it doesn't require any sort of equipment or anything special, and it can be modified to really match. Although you will have like Murph purists, it mostly can be modified to match whatever your sort of physical situation is. But a pure Murph is this: a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then a 1 mile run. And technically, that's all supposed to be done while wearing a 20-pound vest, a weighted vest. I will not be wearing a weighted vest, mostly because I've been carrying around an extra 20 pounds for years. And so no need on my end for the vest. But that is technically part of the Murph. I'll also be modifying in another way. I don't have a pull-up bar. What I do have, and it's too dark over there, I'd show you. I have a trampoline in my backyard. So I'm going to be doing a modified pull-up. I actually couldn't do a pull-up, I don't think, anyway. So I'll be doing a modified pull-up, even if I had a pull-up bar. But where you plank, and then you plank underneath the trampoline, then you grab onto the side of the trampoline and pull yourself up that way. And the idea is to stay as straight as possible so that you're engaging your core. That's gonna be my workout anyway. But now, if that sounds intimidating, if you're going, I can't even run a mile, then don't run a mile. Walk a mile. Go a mile. Go 1 mile, and then do. I'll be breaking these up into sets. So I will do 5 sets, which would be 20 of my modified pull-ups, and then 40 push-ups, and then 60 squats. So I'll be doing that 5 times, rather than just 100 pull-ups at once. So in other words, it would be 5 sets of 20 pull-ups, 40 push-ups, and 60 squats. Squats are pretty simple. That many push-ups is going to be a challenge to do them properly. But if you can't do a proper push-up, then modify. Do it from your knees. Bend your, rather than being on your toes, be on your knees and do them, which of course reduces the weight. You can do. There's a million different ways to modify those, and so that's part of why that's the workout that we chose. Is because, one, it's just a great story. Murph was a great guy, and 2, it requires no equipment whatsoever. There's many different ways to, if you don't have a trampoline in your backyard, there's many different ways to modify the pull-ups. You can just Google pull-up alternatives, and there's a ton of them. And if you can't do any of them, then just do crunches. And just do 100 crunches. Or if you have dumbbells, then do biceps. Do 50 each arm or something like that. I mean, there's really no excuse. The idea is to have a set workout. That's the one that we'll be doing as a group. 1 mile, and then 5 sets, and then 1 mile. Now, that's all well and good, but our sort of guiding verse for this is 1 Timothy 4. I'll begin with the very last part of verse 7, and then going into verse 8. So 1 Timothy 4, 7 and 8. Discipline yourself for the purpose of godliness. I'm using the NASB. Discipline yourself for the purpose of godliness. Discipline means control. So control or teach, to take control of, or to teach, like the way a teacher takes command of a classroom and those types of things. So discipline yourself for the purpose of godliness. Now, verse 8. For bodily discipline is only of little profit. So if all you're doing is the Murph challenge, if all you're doing is that part, that's a good thing. It's a good thing to train your body physically. It is of profit. It is of little profit, but it is of profit. It's a good thing to be physically healthy. We're more useful in God's hands if we are physically, as fit as we can, or at least doing the things that we know we should be doing. If you know you should be doing it and you're not doing it, well, then that's poor stewardship, right? We are to be stewards of our body in the same way that we're stewards of our house, stewards of our family, etc. When God gives us something, our goal should not be to harm it, but to make it better. And so there is profit in physical exercise, but the verse continues. But godliness, so for bodily discipline is only of little profit, but godliness is profitable for all things, since it holds promise for the present life, and it also holds promise for the life to come. So the spiritual side of this is obviously the most important, but I really think you need to be doing, for the goal of this, we're going to be doing both. So do your workout, and then we're going to dive into Ephesians together. We're going to begin in Ephesians and just see how far we go over the next 30 days. I'm not following a set curriculum or anything. We're just going to read and walk through Ephesians together in little 20-minute blocks. And so that's the idea, is that we'll be doing that together. Now, we are seeking to raise funds. Our online courses have been doing really, really well, the free online courses, but we only have 3 modules of 10 done, and we're getting more and more requests for the rest of the modules, and it costs about $250 per module to make, and we have 7 modules to make. And so if you just do the math on that, I don't think you can see that, but $250 times 7 modules. So we're trying to raise $1,750 is our goal. That said, we've never met a fundraising goal before, so it would be a nice change to do that. We've been in prayer about that number, but so if you would please consider helping us out in that as well. LordsArmy.org/30-day challenge, the number 30, and then and no dashes or anything, just 30-day challenge is the website, and that's our goal. So this is This is the idea. So we're going to do a Murph and then 20 minutes in Ephesians. And we're going to do that for 30 days. And you're going to do that with us. And so thank you for joining us in this effort. Thank you.